going to be a great day. I am Nikki G, your host, and welcome to the Lone Doctrine. I am your weekly dose of constructive food for thought. I made it through that intro without hiccuping. I have the hiccups. Fair warning. We are ridding our lives of the negative this month and talking about how we can switch our thought process from negative to a more natural response of positive. Easier said than done? Yes and no. As we keep progressing this month, I'd like to talk about some means of betterment I've explored recently. I have a somewhat obsessive curiosity as to what makes people tick, especially myself. Even since a young child, I was always the why kid. Why? Yep. Although some may think the pursuit is overwhelming, fortunately for you, I can do all the legwork. We can meet here and just hang out, talk it out, chat it up. Whether you're here to get your weekly dose of constructive food for thought or you have thoughts of your own, my door is always open. I'd love for you to join our community on Facebook at Lone Doctrine. Give us a like and let's keep moving forward. So, back to what I've been up to lately. As you know, or maybe don't know if you're just tuning in with us, and a hello to you, I like to explore any and all, well, maybe not any and all. I like to explore a lot of different mediums of self-improvement. And this last week, I explored Reiki. Does anyone know what Reiki is? Reiki is based on auras, energies. I hope I'm saying that right. And muscle, reflexology, reading your body. I've been going through a series of unfortunate events the past few years, and I came to my wit's end where I'm literally doing anything and everything to make sure that I am moving forward and creating constant positive momentum. So I thought, what the heck? I went to go visit a Reiki healer. Now, this was an interesting experience, I'll tell you that. It went through reading my body, teaching me how to allow my body to speak for the energy, using crystals, using bowls. You might be thinking, whoa, this is way out there. But you know, I'm the type of person that I don't not believe in it. I can't prove that it doesn't work. But if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it 100%. So if you are familiar with Reiki and energy, I'm sure this is right up your alley. But if you're not, look into it. See if it interests you. And here at the Lone Doctrine, we encourage you to at least stay open to many different mediums of self-improvement. The world has a vast spectrum of colors. And who wants to just be stuck in a box? Not me, and I hope not you. The reason I've branched out past what I would normally do is because there's been so many things that have happened in my life as of late that I literally felt like I was at my wit's end, which is not like me at all. I've been through some serious life events, but myself, my inner peace, has always remained. But over time, I felt my inner peace struggling. So it was time to do what I like to call break the cycle. The reason I touched base on so many different means of personal development is for many reasons, some of which are just the recognition that no one person is the same. And I believe that we are constantly evolving. So what may have worked in the past may not work in the future. It's your willingness and your commitment to your betterment for a lifetime, not an escape or a quick fix. So ask yourself this: are you doing the same things you would in the past? Because I was, and it wasn't working? Is it time to break the cycle? Even sometimes breaking the cycle might be changing something that is good. For example, I used to find a lot of fulfillment in working, in creating. Yes, working. I would bury myself in work to the point where I realized that although I was doing something seemingly good, it was slowly taking away the present moment because I was allowing it to bury me from everything else in my life. It wasn't until I became so obsessed with working, with the future, that I got rid of all my furniture, even my bed, in order to create an environment of solely working and nothing else. This is not something I recommend. The work I was doing was helping others. It was creating. I was making music. I was performing. I was with audiences and able to have one-on-one experiences with what I like to call my responsibility as a musician. I hope that my music and myself as a musician becomes an instrument of peace. So my work was good, I hope. But by burying myself in it, I became a workaholic and my relationships became troubled because I was in the lack of enjoying the now. I was constantly worrying about the future. It drove me to be sick. It drove me to be super stressed out. And it was a wake-up call that I needed to find balance. I needed to break the cycle. Sometimes we can get caught up in what may seemingly seem like a good routine. But when it slowly starts to cause more harm than betterment, it's time for a change. Now, you might not always recognize it. And I didn't recognize some cycles I was in until I started listening to my thought process. I was becoming very negative. I was allowing others' negativity to steal my own peace. And somehow my energy, my mind, and my body was slowly being drained. So today, here's your food for thought. Have you ever taken the time to just be the observer? To just listen and watch your inner thoughts, your inner dialogue. Remember, these are feelings, emotions, and thoughts that come and go, but they do not define who you are. Your identity is in the now, this present moment where you can hit the mute button that contains all the hubbub of life. Stand back and just listen. It's in that moment you'll realize just where you stand. Then you will be presented with the opportunity to break any cycles that are no longer serving you. Now is your moment. The choice is yours. So the better question is, what choice will you make? If you found value in today's podcast, we would love to keep serving you with a weekly dose of constructive food for thought and more. We have partnered up with Patreon, where you can support your favorite creators, hopefully one being the Lone Doctrine, in bringing more awesome content into the world. Visit Patreon, patreon.com/Lone Doctrine to learn more. Thank you for your support, and an extra special thank you for our current Patreons who make the Lone Doctrine possible. And until next time, keep fighting the good fight.